Both Henry Hayes and Kwame Richardson, convicted of first-degree murder in the death of a 22-month-old boy, showed little emotion as they learned their sentence. Today's sentencing was short and led to an emotional exit from the courtroom for Aiden McClendon's family. That because they were under 18 at the time, they would have the possibility of release after 25 years. But eventually, both were sentenced to life in prison, the end to a long and emotional case.
The toddler was in a car in front of a house on Jacksonville's east side when he was shot in 2016. Police call that shooting gang-related.
Authorities believe the intended victim of the crossfire was Aiden's cousin, who was outside the house when the incident occurred. Police say a rap video sparked the violence that caused the shooting. Many of the...
Henry, what's happening?
How y'all doing?
Okay.
We need to talk to you about something. How you been? They treating you okay over there?
They feed me good.
What do you mean they feeding you good? What do they feed you?
Nasty junk.
Huh?
Some nasty junk.
What is it? Can you even tell what it is? It ain't like hot dogs or anything like that. It's just some like slop on a plate.
Something like that. What I'm here for?
We'll explain it to you in a minute, buddy.
Look, I got questions for you. You probably got questions for me. Okay, but we're going to get through some of these formalities first. The first one being your constitutional rights. Okay? It's Henry Hayes the Fourth.
Yes, sir.
And what's your address, Henry?
That's your dad's house, right?
How far did you go in school? Or are you still in school?
I'm in the 11th.
11th grade?
Okay. What school?
Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson. Play ball for him or anything?
I did, but I broke my collarbone.
Playing with football or
football?
And I don't mean these questions are being insulting, they're on here. Can you read?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you write? Okay. Any drugs today? Prescription, anything? Nothing? How about alcohol? No? Okay. See this first line right here? My pen's pointing. Can you read that to me?
You have the following rights under the United States Constitution.
Okay. I'm going to read the rest of them to you, okay? You do not have to make a statement or say anything. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean to you?
I don't have to say anything to you.
Okay. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You understand that? What does that mean to you?
What did you say?
That what? Anything you tell me can be used against you in court? You understand that? Okay. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you make a statement or before any questions are asked of you, and to have the lawyer with you during any questioning if you wish. You understand that?
I can call my dad in.
Can you? If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. You understand? Okay. Tell me what that means right there. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish.
Y'all will give me an attorney or something?
Right. If you do answer questions, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time and consult with a lawyer. You understand that? That means if you're talking to me, you can stop talking to me at any time. You understand? Okay.
Can I call my dad then?
we just to let you know, we just tried calling your dad. We left a message for him on his voicemail. He didn't answer. Is he at work right now?
I don't know. I can try calling him.
We don't have a phone in here for you to try to call him, but we did try to call him. And we'll keep on trying to call him. But our partners right.
You calling the right number?
The number that we've been calling.
Give me the number again.
930
920
930.
Okay.
9611 or something like that. Yeah, that's the one we called and we got voicemail, and we left a message for him.
Did you call my sister then?
Your sister? Well, let's get through this first, okay? And then we'll work on all that. Since you understand all this, okay? Initial on each one of these, that's just saying you understand what was read to you and sign there. And all that is just saying you understand what your rights are.
So basically, y'all just told me I don't have to talk to y'all.
That's what that says, yes.
And this right here?
Yes, sir.
What I'm being here, what I'm in for then?
What's the number?
930
930
9611.
You can leave him a message if you want. And just let him know.
No,
Call that number back.
It's alright if I call my sister
What do you want to call your sister for?
until I try to get in touch with my dad.
Yeah, that's fine.
I gotta put it down for.
Mm-mm.
Hello? They sent, where you at? Could you could do me a favor? Try to get in touch with Daddy. Cause what's our name?
Detective Scott and Chisholm.
These detectives trying to talk to me. They say I can have a lawyer or my dad present. They brought me downtown. Just try to call Daddy for me though. It's probably gonna go straight to voice. It probably gonna go to voicemail. I'm gonna try to call you back later though. I don't even know what I'm here for. They can be present, right?
Your dad can.
What about my auntie?
Your dad can.
They say I'm dead because I'm trying to call auntie. I don't know. I'm just gonna see what they talking about.
Tell her she can call that number back.
You can
Or your dad can call that number back.
tell Daddy to call that number that he got a missed call from. Tell him to call that number. All right.
So you good to talk to me?
What I'm saying, what I'm here for?
Well, we're going to get into all that. Like I said, you got a lot of questions for me. I got a lot of questions for you. So you're living at 30 West 43rd Street.
Mm-hmm.
What's your cell phone number?
I don't have one at this moment.
You don't have one?
What did it used to be?
405-5248.
Okay.
You know what company that's through?
Metro.
Is Metro?
Y'all got all this last time.
I know, but look, we a couple old guys. Our memories ain't as good as yours.
I feel you.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
You'll get there one day. You're gonna forget everything.
I ain't trying to make it there yet.
You're
It happens.
You're under house arrest. I guess you was under house arrest or whatever. That's what this whole
Home
thing is.
detention.
Home detention.
Mhm.
Okay. Which I guess means you're supposed to be home or school or work, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you
Is
work?
that how the whole thing works? It's just home
Yeah,
school?
but I had a misunderstanding. I thought I had to be home at a certain time.
Oh, you thought there was like
At 7.
Okay. Did you work anywhere? Were you working anywhere? Have you ever worked anywhere?
Nah, really, I had a job interview
Where at?
Monday at McDonald's.
Okay.
I missed it.
That's a good job.
Yeah, your daddy told me you were going to get your hair cut.
And I get released.
Okay.
So the time that you were arrested, obviously you were out, but you thought you were supposed to be home by 7, right?
Mhm.
And then there was one other time, because didn't you get like 5 days for
Yeah,
home detention?
The
thing?
first time.
Okay, but that was later, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, you was out. Okay.
I was actually out with my people, but they left before us.
Okay, I got you. How often do you think you weren't home on your house? Was that the only 2 times that you weren't home? Like how long have you been on home detention?
For a minute.
Like months, or do you remember what day you were put on it? Okay.
I don't know. I don't usually go nowhere unless.
Were you with your family or something?
Mhm.
Okay. But it's sometime last year, I guess it started. Something like that?
I think so. I don't
Okay.
know.
So if you would
I don't know though.
let's say you've been on it for I'm just going to pick a number, 150 days. Okay. If
I'm not sure.
Okay, but I'm not saying I'm not locking you down to that number. I'm just saying if you were on for 150 days, out of those 150 days, how many times do you think you were out and not home or at school?
I told you I usually don't leave the house. I just go straight from. Cause you know, my dad's address is right down the street from Interrogation.
Right.
So I don't usually.
You don't usually go nowhere. Okay, so normally you're at home. You stay home. Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
How do you get to school? Do you usually walk to school or usually walk to school?
Unless I stay night at my sister's house, I can catch the bus.
Okay.
Do you go to school every day?
Not as I'm supposed to.
Okay. I got you.
Okay.
Do you think you're going to graduate next year? Do you think you get your diploma?
I know I would.
Okay, good.
So you're making good grades?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The night that you were stopped. Remember the night you were stopped and arrested?
Super Bowl night?
Super Bowl night. Okay. So you just went out to BW3's and got some food, right? With some friends, with your sister, and her boyfriend, right?
Yeah, I was with a couple family members.
Okay. Yeah, your sister and her boyfriend, right? And then some other guy. I can't remember his name.
What was his name?
Who?
The 4th guy in the car. It was you, your sister's boyfriend, right?
Oh, and Kwame.
Kwame. Okay. And you just went to get something to eat, and then you were heading home when the police stopped you. Okay. So, do you remember the police getting the gun out of the car? Do you remember that?
I heard them say something about a gun, but I ain't never see it.
Okay. So you never seen that gun before in your life? Okay. Do you have any idea how it could have gotten there? So my question is, when the police were behind you and getting ready to stop, did anybody say, "Oh shit, I need to get rid of this" or anything like that? Okay. And you would have. It was actually in a bucket, so you probably would have heard if somebody like threw it in a bucket. It would be kind of loud, right? Like, if a gun hits a bucket, probably maybe probably about that sound. You don't remember hearing anything like that? Okay.
Nobody said anything about it.
I don't even recall the gun. I just heard the police say it. I didn't even.
Okay. Well, there was one. That's But do you have any idea how a gun could have gotten in that car? Mm-hmm. Okay. Has anybody else been riding with you that could have put it in that car? Mm-hmm. No. Okay.
I don't use.
No.
Have you ever had a gun?
I don't play with guns. I like to fight. I don't play with guns.
Okay. Yeah, they're dangerous.
Mm-hmm. I got a close friend that died for him.
Really? Who's that?
My friend Kendra.
Yeah, Kendra. Okay.
Actually, the police killed him by one, so I don't even.
Right. Okay, so you've never handled that gun. Okay, that's good.
And you don't handle guns at all, or? Okay.
I don't play with them. I don't play with guns.
Okay.
All right, that's fair. Are you usually at your dad's house out of how many nights a week you sleep at your dad's house versus your sister's or somebody else's house?
I go from my sister's house to my dad's house.
Where do you figure you spend more time?
I don't know. They both equal. I don't know.
Okay. You got friends, whatever, that live on the east side?
Yeah, some friends.
Yeah, who?
Like, I don't know about name. I don't know about name, but I got a couple friends though out there.
Couple friends, but you don't know the names?
I know their names, but
nickname will work.
What that matters?
What does it matter? Because I'm just curious. I'm asking about friends on the east side.
Got a couple friends out there.
Who's your friends out there?
A lot of people.
Okay.
My dad from the east side.
Right. I know. You have family out there?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where do they stay at? Do you know?
Like by Jesse.
By Jesse. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know where that is. You don't spend a lot of time out there. You mostly spend your time at obviously, since you've been on home detention, at your dad or sister's house.
I don't go out there as much.
No.
You don't go out to the east side much? What about 45th Street? You go out that way?
That's my sister.
Mm-hmm. What about friends out of 45th Street, that area, by your sister's house?
I got a couple people I run into now and then.
Okay. I mean, who you hang with? Who are your boys like? Detective Chiswick's my boy.
I don't really hang with people. I hang with girls.
Oh, you're the ladies' man.
I like to hang with girls though. People hang with boys that gets in trouble, like being around the wrong people.
Yeah. Hanging around the wrong people get you in trouble. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't see that get people killed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You seem to be, at least at one point, hanging with the wrong people. Wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't say hang, but not really. Like
associating with the wrong people.
Yeah, cause I went to school. I went to elementary in St. Clair.
Right.
Middle school, I went to Northwest. That's before the Confederate.
Right.
So I know people from around them.
Well, there's nothing wrong with knowing people from around there. That ain't what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But there's people that can send you in the wrong direction, and there's people that can send you in the right direction. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm just trying to figure out why you head in the wrong direction. Your daddy's a great guy. We sat and talked to him for 30 minutes. He's a really, really super guy. Works hard every day. Mm-hmm. Just never gave us a bit of problem about nothing. You know what I mean? He's one of these guys that it is what it is. You know what I mean? If something happens, it happens. I'm just trying to figure out why you hanging out with some of the knuckleheads that you're hanging out with.
Like I said, I don't hang with people like that.
Okay.
I don't hang with boys. I hang with, you feel me? I hang with girls.
Yeah. Like Ashley. She a woman. She a little old for you, ain't she?
No, that's one of my mama's friends.
Oh, okay.
I was just catching a ride.
Okay, I got you. She's pretty though. No?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
You don't know if a girl is pretty or not?
Mm-hmm.
You like those older women like that?
I told you I don't talk to her like that.
Okay, I got you. I feel you. So sometimes when you know certain people, your name gets thrown into certain things. You understand what I'm saying? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sort of the situation that we're in right now. Okay. So we need you to clear some stuff up for us. Okay, is that fair? We're giving you an opportunity to clear some stuff up for us because your name keeps on popping up on things.
Yeah,
All right.
what?
Well, that shooting out there at Ducci's house.
They shoot at who?
Ducci's house.
I told you I got a couple friends. That's one of them.
Ducci's your friend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's figure this crap out then. So, how long you know Ducci?
For a little minute.
For a little minute?
On parties and stuff.
Okay. You ever been over his house?
Not that I recall.
Okay. You met him at school? Or you just met him at parties?
Mm-hmm.
Because you would have went to
But sometimes I told you, like, I know people from
all over.
People, yeah.
I got you. No, I understand. Okay.
You know people from both sides?
What you mean both sides?
Both sides, over 45th and the east side?
From all over. South
Right.
side.
Okay. So, tell me this, and I'm gonna try to leave. Is there a problem with? Is Ducci having a problem with some boys out there at Hilltop
I'm not sure.
right now?
I'm not sure.
You ever hear of 187?
187?
Yeah, 187.
Ain't that some murder?
That's a murder code in California. But it's also what Ducci and some of his friends call themselves. People like to call themselves, back in the day it was 45th Street. Back in the day it was out east. You know what I mean? To give themselves sort of an identity. So, you know what I mean? Ducci and Ducci's little brother. You know Ducci's little brother, Noah.
Ain't them twins?
No, he's younger. He's younger than Ducci.
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
930-6111. Hello? I might have come in. Yeah, you want to try to call me again? I think I might have hung up on him. He ain't answering now?
You better don't call back.
Alright, we'll leave this right here. So we hearing that Ducci 187 and Problem Child Entertainment, you ever hear that? It's like a rap record label or something like that?
I heard of it.
Okay. They're having some issues. And apparently you're friends with people from Problem Child and from 187. Okay, so you sort of caught in the middle a little bit. Yeah, I'll let you try to pick it up so we don't hang it up again. I think that's good.
Hello? Hey, Dad, where you at? Oh, dang. No, I was trying to see if you can come down here, cause is this what how long I'm finna be down?
It should not too long.
Nah, cause they were telling me I can have my parent, my I don't even know. Nah, they just talking and stuff. Well, you could. It might forever, and I'm. How long I'm finna be here?
I don't know. How long did he say he was?
Say give him 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be here in 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll yeah, you can come. All right.
See?
Easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about this 187 and problems. What's going on between them two?
I don't know.
Did let me ask you this. Ashley, the girl Ashley, the older girl, did her baby get shot?
I remember her saying something about that.
Do you have any idea who shot or what the circumstances were around that? No? Okay.
I remember her talking about it though. I don't know.
What if I told you that I heard that Ducci shot the baby? Not on purpose. That somebody was trying to shoot him or something like that, and then he shooting back and accidentally shot the baby.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You ain't heard that? You didn't hear that?
No, I told you I don't be affiliated with all that stuff.
Yeah, but like you on Facebook, right? You on Facebook, right? All that stuff is out on Facebook.
I don't be on Facebook like that. I told her
It's like
I
picking
try
up
to
a
get
newspaper.
girls. I've been on Facebook to get girls. That's it.
Well, I understand that, but you can't when you're out there looking for girls. You can't help but read what's on the thing, right? What people putting out. Am I right?
You right, but
I ain't trying to make a case on Ducci on it. That ain't. I'm not asking you to snitch on nobody or anything like that. That ain't. I'm just telling you.
None of that.
Okay. The Ducci's little baby, Ducci's little cousin. Did you see it on the news?
You talking about baby Aiden?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That baby right there. He got shot. Remember?
Yeah, that's his profile picture.
Yeah. Do you remember when he got shot? I mean, you remember hearing about it, like on the news or whatever?
Mm-hmm. I remember seeing it on the news.
You saw it on the news, okay. Do you remember where you were when you saw it on the news that day?
I think I was at my dad's house.
Okay. Would you be surprised if I told you that people are putting your name out on that?
Yeah.
People talk. And every time we turn around, we're hearing Henry Hayes, CrackaJack, Henry Hayes, CrackaJack, that type of stuff. Okay. Well, I'm not asking you if you did it. I'm asking you, would you be surprised at people throwing your name out?
Yeah, it's surprising because I don't even play with guns.
Right. Okay, I hear you, but why do you think people would be throwing your name out there? Mm-hmm. Is it people don't like you, or what?
Probably that either. I don't know.
Does it piss you off? It would piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
It don't piss you off?
I'm saying I don't see how my name coming up in that.
It is. I'm just telling you it is. Okay. I ain't making it up. I didn't come out and go through the internet and say, hey, let's go mess with Henry Hayes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? And that's why we keep on wanting to talk to you, because I think you have information that can help us out. But for some reason, I don't know why you hesitant to want to do that. Because people are right. But I'm telling you, people are quick to throw your name out there, and I don't know what it is, but they are quick to throw Henry Hayes' name out there.
Like you say, people probably don't like me, cause I'm a fighter. I probably don't beat them up or something. I don't know.
Well, who are you beefing with?
I ain't beefing with nobody.
So if somebody would throw your name out, who do you think that person would be? Who is it that doesn't like you that much that they're going to throw your name out in a murder investigation involving a 2-year-old baby? Because that's messed up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If somebody want to throw your name out on, I don't know, a car that was stolen or something that was jacked. You know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? if somebody want to say Henry Hayes is selling drugs over on the corner, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's messed up, but it ain't. You know, but this is messed up. You know what I mean? They're gonna throw your name out there on a little baby like that.
Everybody had haters, really.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't dare do that. I don't even. I told you I don't play with guns, sir.
Okay.
I like to fight. I don't even.
Okay. And neither one of us said that you were sitting there pulling the trigger and shot anybody. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't what this is about. I'm trying to figure out why your name keeps on coming up there. Sometimes people get caught up in situations that's out of their control. Okay? Like, I'll give you an example. So if me and him are riding around, let's say I'm driving, because I always drive. And when I'm driving, we stop at a light, at a stoplight, and somebody starts mean mugging Detective Scott. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. For whatever reason. And Detective Scott gets pissed off. He pulls out a gun and he shoots at that car. Right? So now I'm freaked out. So I drive somewhere, pull around the corner and say, get the hell out of my car. I don't need that shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I kick him out of my car. Right? Did I do anything wrong?
Really? Mm-mm.
I didn't do anything wrong. Okay? He's the one that took it upon himself to do something stupid. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The police come to me the next day, right? They figure out it was my car. They get my tag number or whatever. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they come to my house the next day and they want to talk to me. So they bring me down to a room like this. Go talk to me in my house. They talk to me somewhere, right? And they ask me to tell them about what happened the day before, right? And I get two choices, right? I can tell them, I don't know what you're talking about, right? Which, in my opinion, would be stupid, right? Mm-hmm. Or I could say, what happened, the truth. He's an idiot. He fucking shot at that car. I freaked out. I dropped him off around the corner, and I went home. I don't want nothing to do with him no more. You know what I mean? Now, if I explained it, and I explained it the truth, right? Just how I told you what happened, right? Then I ain't no trouble, right? Because I didn't do nothing. I dropped them off, I went home, right? But if I lie to them and say I don't know nothing, and they got my tag number, they got somebody who saw me, you know what I mean? You know, white guy, brown beard, driving a black Impala with whatever my tag number is, you know what I mean? Then I'm screwed, right? Don't you think? Because now I'm lying to the police. Now it makes it look like what? Makes it look like I got something to hide, like I did something wrong, right? Where I didn't do anything wrong. So out of those two choices, what's my best option? What do you think my best option is?
To do the right thing.
Do the right thing and tell them the right thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I think that's the position that you're in right now. I don't think you shot nobody. I don't think you shot. I believe you. I talked to your daddy. Your daddy said you were a fighter. You ain't scared to throw down with nobody. You know? Mm-hmm. He doesn't think that you'd ever shoot anybody. But I do think we have very good reason to believe that you were in the car when this happened. If you were in the car, listen to me. If you were in the car and didn't do any shooting, now is the time that information needs to come out. Because again, you could say I don't have nothing to do with this, right? And then when people on the outside start looking, and they say, well, why is he saying he didn't have nothing to do with it when he was in the car? You know what I mean? It's going to make it look like you got something to hide, as opposed to bringing out. Like
on your story, you screwed up from the jump by having somebody in your car with a gun.
Okay. Well, I didn't know you had a gun.
I wouldn't put myself in that situation.
Right. Well, you don't always know when people have guns in your car. How you gonna know? If I got it in my pants and my shirt's over my pants, how you gonna know I have a gun on?
Like I said, I don't affiliate with. You feel me? I don't affiliate with people that be on that type of time. I like to hang with girls.
I'm hearing what you're saying, okay? But what I'm trying to tell you is that people saw you in that car, okay? And I'll give you one more. The gun that was taken out of your daddy's truck is the gun that was used in the shooting. Okay? I'm telling you, listen to me. I'm not I'm not gonna make up anything in this room. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay? I'm just gonna lay it out like it is. We step into you because we got to step to somebody that was in that car. Okay? So if we step to the people, these hard people, you know what I mean? That doesn't make no sense. If we step to the people that we think has a reason to help themselves, that's who we start with. And that's why we're starting with Henry Hayes. Okay, we're giving you the first shot here, first. Because we start talking to everybody else, they quick to throw your name out, and I guarantee they're going to try to save their butt by saying, "I didn't shoot. Henry's the one that was shooting."
It's already starting. Everybody's feeling the pressure.
We hear all the rumors. We hear it all.
Well,
People want to come to us now. People want to come to us, but the thing is, because they're gonna throw you under the bus. They're gonna say it was Henry. That's what they're gonna say. Well, that's what they are saying.
They can't do that if I wasn't in that car.
Okay. Well, they can say whatever they want, right? Anybody can say what they want, right? I could say, I could say I saw him in that car, right? So people say what they want to say, okay? But what I'm saying is, people saw you in that car. I'm just telling you. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. You can sit there and shake your head. I'm just telling you what is happening, okay? People saw you in that car out east on the day of the shooting, and the gun that was used to kill this little boy was in your car, okay? Was in your daddy's truck when you were stopped. That they're going to try to save their asses. And you know how they're going to do that? They're going to say, Henry Hayes is the one that was shooting. Henry Hayes is the one that masterminded this whole thing. Henry Hayes, that's what they're, I'm telling you, I've been doing this a very long time.
Like you said, people lie.
I understand
to say they behind.
Okay, you're right. And they might lie to me to say they're behind. But you know what? Your DNA's still in that car. The gun that was used was still in the car that you were stopped in. So if they want to say, yeah, I was in the car, I was minding my own business, and Henry's hanging out the window shooting. People, you think people are going to believe them?
I told you I don't even play like that.
Okay, well, you played like that day. I'm not saying that you hanging out the window shooting. That's not what I'm saying, Henry. But I know you were in the car. Witnesses saw you in that car.
Henry, you can shake your head all you want. Look, this is all we've been doing the last 5 weeks. This is all we've been doing. It wasn't by accident that we stepped to you today to give you the shot to tell us the truth and tell you exactly how and why this thing went down. We know about the beef. We know about a lot of stuff. Okay? When we start asking questions, typically we'll start with very basic questions we already know the answer to. Why do you think we do that? Why do you think I start asking you questions when I already know the answer? Because I'm going to see if you're going to be truthful or you're going to lie. That's why. It's pretty easy, right? That's not rocket science. Okay? And here's the thing. We're being honest with you. We're being open with you. We're laying it out. Gun in your dad's car. Okay? That was used in this. Okay? Your stuff in this car.
And there's other stuff that we're not going to tell you everything that we have.
You being seen in that car, and like he said, there's a lot of other stuff. We're not gonna spoon feed you the whole thing.
We know about the beef. We know why the shooting happened. We know what the shooting was in retaliation for. We know who all was in the car. We know where the car went afterwards. We have the car on video. How do you think we ended up getting the car? We know that car was using it. We know who stole that car.
I'm trying to tell you, I don't even play like that though, sir.
Okay. Well, what you could say again? What color is that shirt?
Navy blue.
Okay. We could scream to high heavens that it's red. That shirt ain't never gonna change. I can yell, scream, bang, kick. Do whatever I want. Yell it. That is red. That shirt ain't never going to change. Am I right? Facts in this case are never going to change. You can sit there and say no. You can sit there and say no all you want. And then the people over there, the people across the street, over at the state attorney's office, judges, people out there on the street that are going to hear the facts of this case, they're going to say Henry Hayes is a monster. We know he's 17, but he's a monster. And he doesn't need to be walking the streets with the rest of us people that aren't like that. That's what you're looking like right now.
Because, well,
then explain to us how this. Explain to us what happened. Then explain to us how this happened.
I'm trying to tell you, sir. I don't even affiliate myself with people that do stuff like this. I try to keep my distance. I ride around with girls.
Okay, you try to keep your distance. That's fine. But every now and again, people end up at the wrong place at the wrong time. People end up at the wrong place at the wrong time. You got some friends that aren't good people.
Doing big boy stuff, and then having to deal with big boy detectives and big boy crimes. And that's where we're at. Look, for 5 weeks, this is all we've done. Day, night. We know more about Henry Hayes and his friends than you can even imagine. And it is what it happened. Look, if I could take you home with my boys, sit down and watch TV when all this thing went down so it would go away, I would. But I can't. It's happened. Now we just got to face it, and we got to deal with it. And we got to explain it. We got to explain it. And I'm going to tell you, an explanation that doesn't work is, I wasn't there. I don't affiliate with him. Because there's too much evidence.
Not this time.
Evidence doesn't lie, son. It doesn't lie. Okay? Look, I've never met you before. Well, we've met with the DNA and stuff, but prior to this case, I'd never met you. Okay? I'm not coming to you because I don't like Henry Hayes. You seem like an okay kid, but like Detective Chiswick said, you taking this route makes you look like an evil, evil monster. And we've been doing this a while, okay? I've dealt with some monsters, but a 2-year-old, it makes you look like a monster. So I don't affiliate with people like that. It don't fly. It don't fly with me. It don't fly with him. It ain't gonna fly with the judge, and it ain't gonna fly with the jury. You got to give some kind of explanation, son.
I'm trying to tell you, sir.
I know what you're trying to tell us, but what you're doing is you're not telling us the truth, and it's going to come back and it's going to hurt you. It really is.
I don't play like that, sir.
Again, sometimes people are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Accidents happen. I'm not saying that you're a monster. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're looking like a monster right now. Not in the face, but by the evidence. Okay? Don't let people think that Henry Hayes is a monster. What do they do with monsters?
I'm not no monster.
What do they do with monsters in this world? What do you think they do with them?
What do they do with them?
What do you think? They put them away. People don't want monsters out there. Walking the street.
How can you show us you're not a monster?
I can show you my school records, all that. I ain't no monster. Play sports.
Look, you get hooked up with the wrong boys. They're out there wilding, doing stupid stuff. I get it. Your dad's a nice guy. You were obviously raised with a nice family. But sometimes we get hooked up with the wrong people, that peer pressure starts going, and all of a sudden stuff spins out of control. It happens. I know. I get it. But again, you going, I don't affiliate with people like that? It don't fly. You know why? Because I know who you affiliate with. I know who you affiliate with, son.
Do you know every time you stop with somebody, when the police stop you with somebody, they do a report. It's called a field investigative report. Every single time. Okay? That means that every time you stop, they put your name on a piece of paper, and everybody that you're with, they put those people's names on the same piece of paper, on a report, and it gets filed. So when we run Henry Hayes on our computer, it tells us every time you've been stopped with people. You know that?
No.
Okay. So we know who you be with and who you don't be with. Okay? We know. Okay? It's really that simple. So, and I'm not saying that you're hanging with these people every day, but some of the people that you are stopped with are bad people. Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Can y'all can lay all this out to him too?
Mm-hmm.
Are you here? Ask for Detective Cullen.
You know, homicide.
Detective Cullen and homicide. Okay? All right, bye-bye.
Where's he at?
He's walking up Washington Street.
Oh, okay. Probably parked down Washington.
I can wait till he give. I can wait till he give.
Yeah, you want to wait till he gets here? Okay, that's good, because we'll lay it out to him as well.
Somebody did that. I didn't know if you would or not.
But we're going to go out and talk to your dad, okay? And then we're going to bring him in. And we'll lay all this stuff out to him, okay? Is that fair?
You need anything to drink or anything? You good? No, there's two in here, Mitch. You good?
All right.
Yeah, seem like trying to tell me, say I did.
Yeah, I see that.
Do or die time, son. This is your day. I explained to your dad everything that we explained to you, okay? That we recovered the car, we have witnesses that put you in the car, we have scientific evidence, we have the gun that was used to kill that baby in the car that you were driving. This is, you hang out with a lot of freaking knuckleheads. You hang out with a lot of kids, and you can play this, I don't associate with people, all I do is hang out with women. Well, you're stopped constantly with people that are not women, that are friends of yours, okay? So you associate with people that are bad people, okay? Again, we're not sitting here saying that you're hanging out the window shooting and kill that baby, but we know you were in the car. And if you continue to play this, I don't know what you're talking about stuff, then people are going to start assuming that you're this badass and we've already went through this, okay? And I explained it again to your dad. People are going to look at you like you're a monster, and they're going to put you away, lock the key, and forget about Henry Hayes for the rest of his life.
I'm trying to
Your daddy, your sister, or anybody else that cares about you are going to be able to visit you through glass for the rest of your life. These girls that you like, you ain't never going to see them again. None, ever. That's reality. I'm here to tell you. That is reality. You can play this game. This is not juvenile stuff anymore. You've advanced. This is big boy stuff. This is you getting booked into our jail, adult jail, and going to adult prison. This is not juvenile detention. That stuff's over.
Was you there? Was you in that car?
What's up?
Hmm?
What's up? I don't see how people. don't see how my name came in.
Who is No Lacking Yungeen on Facebook? Who is that? No Lacking Yungeen. You don't know? Well, you had a good conversation with him back on January 25th when he was trying to buy a gun.
What's their name?
No Lacking Yungeen. NOLACKINGYOUNGEEN. Who's that? You don't know? Okay. So you just have conversations with people that you don't know about selling guns?
People, people try to inbox me about stuff like that, but I don't.
Okay.
You had a conversation with him.
Do you have a stick I could buy? You respond, how much you got? He says, shit, 50. You said, where you at? He said, I ain't home. Then he responds, I ain't home. I won't be home till tomorrow. And you said, all right. And then you talk to him a couple days later. You still trying to buy that? Man, I wish I had the money. I had to buy my mom. I had to do something important for my mom. And it goes on and on and on. So you have a conversation about this with this boy that you don't know that wants to buy a gun from you. So to sit there and play this little innocent, I don't know what you're talking about, Henry, that stuff ain't gonna cut it anymore.
So I try to
See, like we've explained, that's the answer that doesn't work. The evidence is there, son. We didn't pick Henry Hayes out of the phone book. We didn't do that. Our investigation's so thorough, we have your dad's DNA.
Yep.
You sat there and saw me get it. Okay? That's how thorough this investigation is. Son, we're not playing a game here. I don't know.
You don't ride around in cars? You don't ride around in cars like that with your friends?
What's a slider?
How about when you talking to Xavier Glenn about doing tint, putting tint on the car?
That's what I usually do for money. Around the neighborhood, I just put tint on the car.
No. You asked him if he knows how to tint. He didn't ask you. You asked him.
I was trying to see if he knew how to tint, so he could make money with it.
You've done research on your phone how to tint a car without the machine.
You've also researched how to load an AK-47 drum.
Is that you do that also on your spare time out there on the street, loading AK-47s?
Somebody else probably did that.
Nobody else did it. Came off of your stuff.
Oh, what stuff?
Stuff we just research. Stuff we look for.
You talking about that phone y'all took from me?
We're not going to give you everything we do. We're not going to tell you all our investigative stuff and how we do it.
I bought that phone for somebody.
Henry, today's your day, son. It's the biggest day of your life. We've explained it to your dad. Okay? We're not guessing. I don't know how to make it any more clear. Mr. Hayes, I don't know how to make it any more clear. We're not guessing. But he needs to tell the truth at this point. Okay?
I'm trying to tell you the truth.
No, you're not, son. No, you're not. No, you're not.
We know you're not.
We've laid out part of our investigation and part of our stuff of what we have. We ain't giving you everything. Son, this is all we've done for 5 weeks. I haven't seen my family for 5 weeks. Okay? This is all we have done.
So I'm trying to tell you.
I know what you're trying to tell me. The problem is what you're trying to tell me ain't flying. It ain't flying. The only way that's flying is it makes you look like a monster, son. It just makes you look like a monster. And I don't think you're a monster. I think you're going with this G-man no snitch policy that you boys got on the street. Okay? Well, we are good detectives. We know how to work through all that stuff. Again, the evidence doesn't lie. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about. It don't fly. All it does is make you look really, really bad.
And I'm going to show you this isn't a game, okay? I'm going to show it because you're here and you need to realize it, okay? This is not made up either. This is an arrest warrant for Henry Hayes IV for murder, attempted first-degree murder, discharging a firearm from a vehicle within 1,000 feet of a person, possession of a firearm by adjudicated delinquent, and shooting and throwing deadly missiles. No bond on the murder, and about, I don't know, $1.5 million bond on everything else, okay? This is an adult arrest warrant. He's already been adjudicated as an adult in the court. They did that this morning when we brought him over. So when we leave here today, he is getting booked next door as an adult, not as a juvenile. You're not going back to DDC. You're not wearing those khaki pants and that polo shirt anymore. You're going to wear a green adult jail jumpsuit, and you're being booked over there, okay? That's what's happening to you today. If you're going to sit here and play these games, judges don't sign these things by accident. They sign these things because we do a probable cause statement, which is extremely lengthy, that spells out the case that we have against Henry Hayes, okay? So if you're going to sit there and play these games, we told you that this is your time that you need to start talking and tell us who was shooting out that car. If you choose not to, shame on you. You're going to go to adult prison with grown men for the rest of your life. This is not a game. This stuff with the justice system patting you on the back and saying don't do this again.
Here's 5 days, here's 15 days.
Those days are over for you, Henry. That's it. As of today, in the eyes of the court, you are a grown man, and you're going to be treated accordingly. Now, we step to you to give you an opportunity to help yourself out and to tell us what happened in that car. If you're going to sit there and play these games, then I'm not going to waste the rest of my day on it.
I'm trying to tell you, sir, I have nothing to do with this.
That's a lie. That's an absolute lie.
How?
Because we have the evidence to prove it. It's an absolute lie. It is. It's simple. So, again,
Mr. Hayes, I don't even know what else to say.
I wish I had something else to say. You know?
Can I talk to him?
Sure.
Yeah. Just knock on the door when you're done.
Okay.
But knock loud because it'll.
They're trying to say you was in that car. So you saying you wasn't in that car?
I'm trying to tell you I wasn't. They said something about they probably got my fingerprints out that car. But like they say, I do tent. I don't mess around with that stuff. That's the only way I say my fingerprints probably got in that car. I don't know that. I don't even recall. I don't recall none of that.
Are they trying to say that you was in the car and all that? They got your evidence. Say your somebody talking about they put you at the scene or talking about you shooting out the you was in that car or whatever. They trying to say so.
They can't say that there because
they got witnesses in that they saw you.
Probably that day I
saw
was.
you. It's talking about they saw you in that saw you in that car. Saw you in the car. I guess when this baby got shot or baby got killed or whatever. Talking about they saw you in the car.
I'm tell you, every time I keep my distance from that, I don't see how my name come up in this. I keep my distance from all that stuff. I try to keep my distance from all that stuff. And then keep popping up and stuff.
No, I mean you sitting here, you saying it wasn't you. You was not in the car.
Trying to tell you I wasn't in the car.
Okay, well I'm gonna get a lawyer.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get a lawyer. I mean, if you say that wasn't you, you wasn't in there. So, I mean, you wasn't in the car. But you see what they finna try to book you for. See what I'm saying? See what they finna try to book you for? So
You gotta fight this.
I'm gonna get a lawyer.
I'm not doing that.
All right.
So I mean, hey, you wasn't in the car.
Okay. I'm trying to tell them that I don't see how my name get in this.
You don't know who had this car. You done been riding around in this car with people, or you? I mean, who?
I didn't want.
Like I said, you never know who you're riding with.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You'll never know if the person be done when they're done with that car.
I do 10.
That's why I be telling you, you got to be. I mean, you say you wasn't there. You weren't at the scene. You weren't at the scene when this happened. So, get your lawyer.
All right, let's go.
All right.
No, not you. Just your dad.
I'll talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Call my phone.
I'm trying to call you.
Ooh, look what just fell off. What thing? What's that? What's that? What's that? I know. You wanna. Your dad is a super nice guy. You gotta convince that you're this angel. That unfortunately for you. That's worked all your life, but those days over.
What that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean? You don't ever touch guns. You don't mess with guns. I don't play with guns. I don't hang with people. I hang out with girls. I don't do this. I don't do that. We got you selling a gun on your Facebook Messenger. We got you handling guns. We got you handling guns here on all these pictures. What I'm saying is. We're not your daddy. That might work with your daddy, and that might have worked over in juvenile court playing this. I'm not a bad guy. I just get caught up in a bad situation. I thought I was supposed to be home. I had till 7. You know what time you're supposed to be home. Come on, don't play these damn games with me. This is different. This is not the stuff that you're used to anymore.
Those all crop guns, sir.
Yeah, whatever.
What'd you just say?
So those all crop guns.
Crop guns.
Crop guns. Yeah, okay. So a crop gun did that? Huh? Is that what your crop guns do?
I ain't have
Henry?
nothing to do with that, sir.
Is that what they do?
So I'm trying to
Take a look at him. That's what your crop guns do? Huh? Your crop guns?
Nothing to do with that, sir.
Oh, we know you did. We have eyewitnesses that saw you hanging out the window with a gun in your hand. The same gun that was found in your truck.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hanging out of the vehicle that we could put you in. Okay? This is reality now, son. This is what everybody's gonna see. That's what they're gonna see at your trial. We'll have the scientists come up there and testify that the gun was used to kill this baby, that you were in that car. We're gonna have witnesses lining up to testify against you, ones that saw you hanging out the window with that gun that killed Aiden, and everybody else that you talked to about this incident. You're gonna be lined up one by one testifying against a jury of 12 people. They ain't never met you in their life, but they're gonna get to know you really good in that courtroom, and they're gonna know you as the monster that I told you that you were gonna look like. The monster you are, apparently, because none of this shit even bothers you. None of this bothers you. It don't bother you that this 2-year-old baby is dead because of your shenanigans? That don't bother you?
I told you that's my people.
That ain't your people. You're full of shit. Because we talk to your people.
We know about the fucking beef, man. Why are you telling us that's your people? We know about the beef. We know how it all started.
You don't think Aiden's family is talking to us?
We know about PCE. We know about 187. We know all this shit, man. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. We know. 5 weeks worth of fucking knowing. 5 weeks worth of looking at y'all. 5 fucking weeks.
So I'm trying to tell you.
I know what you're trying to tell us. I know what you're trying to tell us. But that's still fucking navy blue. It's still navy blue. I cannot make it red. I'd like to make it red, but I can't make it red. I know what you're trying to tell us. What I'm telling you is it's not believable, son. It's not believable.
It's not believable because it's not true. The shit that's coming out of your mouth.
It is true.
This is true. This is true. Henry, we have witnesses that see you hanging out the window with a gun in your hand shooting.
Sir, I don't even. I'm telling you.
Dumbass didn't even have anything over your face. You know how identifiable you are? Huh?
Sir, I'm trying to tell you I don't even play with stuff like that.
Well, you did. We know you did. And we can prove you did. You're talking to people about selling guns. There's pictures of you with guns. We have witnesses that put you in this damn car shooting. And that's what you want your defense to be? That wasn't me. That's gonna be your defense?
That's bad.
When we line up all these people testifying against you, that's gonna be your defense? It wasn't me. Your ass is going to prison for the rest of your life. Shit, too dumb to freaking you're too dumb to realize when it's time to freaking
give a story. When it's time to give a story.
I'm trying to tell you I don't know.
That damn Andrew Jackson education didn't do shit for you, son. And if you would have got a diploma, that would have been a disgrace to the Duval County school system.
You know, see, here's the thing.
You're an idiot.
You ain't ever been in this situation before. You've been in the, I'm going to get 5 days at DJJ. I'm going to get 10 days. Guess what? You just grew up to the big leagues like that.
I'm telling you.
With a pull of the trigger.
Back, this stuff's coming off, and you're getting an adult jumpsuit. Because right now, you're an adult in the eyes of the court. That paperwork's already been signed by the judge. You are a grown man as far as the court's concerned. You're going to grown man jail, grown man prison for the rest of your life.
We're not going back to DJJ, son. We're not going back to DJJ.
You're not.
We're walking straight over to the jail.
You might not believe us, but you're getting ready to find out how much.
We just laid the warrant out for you.
I know.
So, we've sat across the table from a lot of people. Bad guys, bad monsters, like we've explained to you. People that made a mistake. And it's the younger guys like yourself that don't fucking get it. Because the guys that have been in the game for a while, we start laying stuff like this out and they're like, shit, I better come up with some kind of fucking story.
Better do something.
Because I can't go, I wasn't there, man. I'm telling you, I didn't have nothing to do with it. They know that ain't going to fly. They know we're going to go to the courtroom. We're going to have our 6 or 12 jurors sitting there. Our judge sitting right here. I'm going to get up and say my piece. All the witnesses are going to get up and say their piece. All the scientists are going to get up and say their piece. Okay? And you are going to come across as nothing but a monster because you won't even give a freaking story. We can't lay it out any more clear.
I'm trying to tell you, sir.
I know. I'm trying to tell you. That's all you said.
Trying to fucking feed us some shit is what you're trying to do. It ain't working.
I don't have nothing to do with that, sir.
Well, we know you do. We didn't come in here and ask you if you had anything to do with it. We know you had something to do with it.
Because you know what? And you know what? If there was any doubt that you didn't have something to do with this,
that judge wouldn't sign it. Read the counts.
Well,
second degree murder, attempted first degree murder, another count of attempted first degree murder, discharging a firearm from a vehicle with 1,000 feet of a person, because we have witnesses that do that, and scientific evidence, possessing a firearm by an adjudicated delinquent, and shooting it throwing deadly missiles. What does that top word say? That's your final bond. None. You are not getting out.
Plus $1,300,015.
You are not getting out. Ever. Ever. You know those little girls that you like? gonna be around men for the rest of your life. I'm here to tell you.
You can shake your head.
You can sit there and do what you want.
My name come up in this.
Well, again, we ain't playing this where you there or not. We know you were there. I want you to explain how it happened, why it happened, whose idea it was to drive by that house and shoot a car that had a 2-year-old baby in it. I want to know whose idea that was, Henry.
Were you trying to kill the baby? Was that your target? Was the baby your target? That's all. I just want to know that for myself. Were y'all shooting at somebody else, or were y'all trying to kill that baby? That's what I want to know. Were you trying to kill that baby? Were you trying to kill that baby? Because that's freaking sick if that's the case. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Y'all just gonna put this stuff on me?
It's already done. It's on you.
You just looked at the warrant. All I want to know.
Shake your head all you want.
All I want to know. Were you trying to kill that baby? That's what I want to know.
Sure,
you tell me. No, tell me. Tell me. Were you trying to kill that baby, or were you trying to shoot somebody else?
I don't have nothing to do with that,
All right,
sir.
we're just going to assume you tried to kill that baby. And you know why you tried to kill that baby? Because Ashley's baby was shot. So retaliation, you sick little bastards drove by and executed a 2-year-old baby.
Come on now, sir. I don't even...
Don't come on me.
Man, we ain't 16. We've been in the freaking game for a while. Okay?
Longer than you've been alive.
You know what? We are in the game. We've made a choice because that's our job. But we're in the game. We ain't fucking 16. I know more than everybody else. Guess what? Soon you're going to realize, man, maybe I don't know more than everybody else. Now you're going to do it in a fucking 6x6 cell.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do it in a 6x6 cell. That's going to happen. But all I want to know, I just want to know one answer for myself. Were y'all trying to kill that baby? Or were you shooting at somebody else? Yeah, you can say that. And again, your shirt color doesn't change. It don't change. It's still blue.
I don't see how my name came up in this.
Well,
it did.
You know what?
Warrant for your arrest. As of right this second, you're under arrest for murder. All those counts that we just read to you, you are under arrest for those. Don't think this is not a game, son.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Because we have probable cause.